Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly. It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Williams.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Johnson. The shot's good from Miracle Man.
And reporters said they saw a bit of a confrontation involving him after last game, not between him and the other team, but actually between him and a teammate.
Well, the talk was it was about how the ball was moving, or rather how it wasn't moving. Whenever teammates start disagreeing and bickering with each other over touches, you know something is awry. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here's Ashik following the bucket by the Nets. And the layup's good off the glass. Ashik's got his third basket of the night.
Gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Williams kicks to Johnson. Back to Williams. Johnson outside. Here's Bogdanovich. And Davis pulls it down.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Takes the 13-footer. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Davis has got his first 2 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Ashik. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Gordon's checked in for Miracle Man. And it's Austin Rivers. Pelicans trailed by 6. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. Holiday out there with Miracle Man, and it's Ashik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. They set the pick. Miracle Man, the pass to Ashik. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Johnson sets the screen for Jack. Lopez a screen. And Jack, here we go. Rebounded by Miracle Man. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
Jarrett Jack, a versatile combo guard. Can guard 1s or 2s. He's 6'3", but very strong, so he's able to defend shooting guards pretty well.
Here's Evans, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Kevin Garnett is at the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. Doc Rivers won a title with him in Boston and simply can't say enough. As Coach Doc says, I get very emotional. He's the best teammate, the most unselfish superstar I've ever been around. Every coach should be able to coach KG just once to see what a true team player should be. Kevin, what a compliment.
A guy you love to play with and hate to play against. Doris, thanks. We talk about Jarrett Jack's versatility. He can play on or off the ball.
Yeah, he's really rock solid. It gives you everything you want in a combo, starting or backup guard. He's a good spot-up shooter. When he has the ball in his hands, he can get in the lane and create for others. And I like his fearlessness as well. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Johnson outside. Here's Plumlee. Shot denied. They get it back.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", huge frame for a two-guard. And with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Nets. And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he could do more to press the issue and draw foul.
Well, you know, I'm not going to be overly critical. This guy is terrific as a one-on-one isolation player. Used to average over 5 free throws a game, but that number has declined. But that may be more a function of him maturing in his career and picking his spots to be aggressive than not wanting to draw contact. I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Holiday, the pass to Miracle Man. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ashik, and that one's good. Ashik's got 10 points in the game.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Jack with it. Evans picks him up. And Jack, here we go, on the money from 12 feet away. Jack's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Miracle Man. Blocked. But they'll get another chance. Outside Holiday. Here's Miracle Man. He's guarded by Johnson. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. Johnson attacking. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team.
Here's Miracle Man, averaging 16 points a game. Shot is no good.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the league, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have.
That's the way to move the ball.
As Karolinko comes in for Mirza Teletovic, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And we're through 2 here in a good one. It's the Nets.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
Brooklyn leading by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins 5. Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Mirza Teletovic out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Outside Holiday. Evans passes to Miracle Man. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Evans. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Tyreek Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Johnson with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Williams has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nets. Pelicans trail by 7.
And Evans has worked diligently when he's shooting. He had a bad habit of fading back on every jump shot early in his career, so he's tried to shoot with a more traditional motion. Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Davis dishes to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 7 points for Miracle Man. And Evans over his career has bounced around a little bit position-wise. He played point guard at Memphis and coming into the NBA and then some small forward. What do you think his best position is?
I think he's one of those guys that probably is a playmaking small forward or 2 guard. He's got ball handling skills that allow him to make plays. He can score. He's strong. His wingspan allows him to play bigger than he is, but I think he's a playmaking 2 or 3.
Miracle Man. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Miracle Man's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Pelicans. Holiday against Williams. It's stolen. Miracle Man, the pass to Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
That's tipped. Holiday left side. He feeds it to Usher. And the pass to Miracle Man. For the lead. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Miracle Man's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Evans. Passes it to Miracle Man. Clock at 6. Back to Evans. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they